CSS Cascading Style Sheet. Cascading style sheets are used to format the layout of web pages. They can be used to define text styles, table sizes, and other aspects of web pages. CSS helps web developers create a uniform look across several pages of a website. Instead of defining the style of each block of text within a page's HTML, commonly used styles need to be defined only once in a CSS document. Once the style is defined in Cascading Style Sheet, it can be used by any page that references the CSS file. Plus, CSS makes it easy to change styles across several pages at once. For example, a web developer may want to increase the default text size from 10 point to 12 point for 50 pages of a website. If the pages all reference the same style sheet, the text size only needs to be changed on the style sheet, and all the pages will show the larger text. While CSS is great for creating text styles, it is helpful for formatting other aspects of web page layout as well. CSS gives web developers more exact control over how web pages will look than HTML codes. This is why most web pages today incorporate cascading style sheets. The benefits of using CSS are summarized below. A uniform look across several pages of a website. More exact control over how web pages will look. Controlled layout of many HTML documents from one single CSS. Can be applied to different layouts to different display media like screen print, tablet, etc. How to apply CSS? You can use CSS in 3 ways. Inline, by using the style attribute in HTML elements. You can use many values of style attribute separated by semicolon. Internal, by using a style element in the head section. External, by using an external CSS file. Inline CSS. An inline CSS is used to apply a unique style to a single HTML element. An inline CSS uses the style attribute of an HTML element. For example, h1 style is equal to color blue. This is first type heading in blue color. Close tag h1 sets the text color of the h1 element to blue. Internal CSS. An internal CSS is used to define a style for a single HTML page. An internal CSS is defined in the head section of an HTML page within a style element. External CSS. An external style sheet is used to define the style for many HTML pages. With an external style sheet, you can change the look of an entire website by changing one file. To use an external style sheet, add a link to it in the head section of the HTML page. An external style sheet can be written in any text editor. The file must not contain any HTML code and must be saved with a .css extension. Here is how the style.css will look.